Planet Dolan.
From Ferris Bueller to boxing's most charismatic promoter, we count 8 celebrities who have killed people. Number 8. Keith Moon. On the 4th of January 1970, The Who drummer Keith Moon got into trouble while attending the opening of British pub The Red Lion. Showing up with his chauffeur and entourage, Moon's success angered the working-class locals, who chased him outside later in the night. Moon's driver Neil Boland attempted to pacify the angry skinheads and create a diversion so that Moon could leave, but Moon was a poor driver and sped out in fear, accidentally hitting and crushing Boland's skull. The incident was ruled as a tragic accident because the old chased by skinheads defense never fails. But Keith Moon was haunted by it for the rest of his life. Number 7. Don King. Ooh, leets, get ready to murder! Horrible black humor aside, Don King has committed murder on 2 separate occasions, but served less than 4 years in prison. King is famous in the boxing world for promoting massive fighters like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Evander Holyfield. After dropping out of Kent State University, King ran an illegal bookmaking operation, during which he shot Hillary Brown in the back. This was ruled a justifiable homicide, as Brown had been attempting to rob him. King was later convicted of second-degree murder for stomping Sam Garrett, an employee who owed him $600, to death. For this, he served less than 4 years in prison. Number 6. Ted Kennedy. On July 19, 1969, Senator Ted Kennedy was leaving a party when he drove his car off a bridge on Chappaquiddick, an island near Martha's Vineyard. The car went into the water, and though Kennedy swam free, his passenger, Mary Jo Kopechne, drowned in the overturned vehicle. The cowardly Kennedy fled the scene and waited 9 hours before reporting the incident. He later pled guilty to leaving the scene of an accident and received a 2-month jail sentence, which was suspended. Number 5. Johnny Lewis. In 2012, Sons of Anarchy star Johnny Lewis suffered something of a mental breakdown. He broke into and ransacked the home of 81-year-old Catherine Davis, and then he killed her and her cat. Witnesses say they saw Lewis climb over a fence and assault a neighbor, then hop back over and return to the Davis house. He later fell from a roof and died. Although he had a history of drug use, autopsies revealed that Lewis had no drugs or alcohol in his system at the time of his death. Number 4. Phil Spector. Phil Spector is the legendary record producer who had a hugely prolific run, backing music legends like the Beatles, the Ramones, and the Righteous Brothers. Spector was a known eccentric and recluse with a lifelong gun obsession. In February 2003, following a minor altercation at a Hollywood club, Spector went home with B-movie actress Lana Clarkson. It was there he shot Lana in the mouth and emerged in a panic, telling his driver, "I think I shot her." Spector later claimed the gunshot was self-inflicted, but numerous people testified to being held at gunpoint by Spector in the past. The first trial resulted in a hung jury, but the second found him guilty. He was sentenced to 19 years to life. Rock on. Number 3. Matthew Broderick. In 1987, Ferris Bueller and Lion King star Matthew Broderick was in a car accident that took the lives of 2 women, Anna Gallagher and her mother Margaret Doherty. The accident occurred while Broderick was vacationing in Ireland with his Ferris Bueller co-star Jennifer Grey, who he was secretly dating. Broderick crossed lanes and collided head-on with Anna's Volvo, killing her and her mother instantly. Broderick awoke in the hospital with no memory of the incident. He was charged with causing death by dangerous driving, which entailed 5 years in prison, but in the end was only convicted of careless driving and fined a meager $175. The victim's family called this a travesty of justice. Broderick made plans to meet with the family in 2003 and provide closure, but ended up backing out of this. In 2012, Broderick was featured in a multi-million-dollar Honda commercial that aired during the Super Bowl, so it seems everyone's forgotten about his history behind the wheel. Number 2. Sid Vicious. In 1979, Sex Pistols bassist Sid Vicious was arrested for murdering his former prostitute girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, while out of his mind on heroin. The incident occurred at New York's famous hotel, Chelsea, where the couple was staying after the Sex Pistols' formal breakup. At first, Sid and Nancy were smitten, but their relationship quickly deteriorated because of their insatiable drug habit. Before long, they were physically and emotionally abusing each other. On the night Nancy was murdered, Sid was found passed out while playing with his knife. Despite being arrested for the crime, he died of a heroin overdose before the case reached trial. Number 1. O.J. Simpson. This is a controversial pick. Former footballer O.J. Simpson was found not guilty, but everyone and their dog thinks he did it. He even wrote a pot-stirring hypothetical confession book called If I Did It. On the 9th of November 1994, Nicole Brown and her friend Ronald Goldman were found brutally stabbed to death. The evidence overwhelmingly pointed to O.J. Simpson, and the case became a media sensation. Despite DNA evidence and a long history of spousal abuse, O.J. was found not guilty. He is, however, currently enjoying a 33-year jail sentence for an unrelated robbery charge. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Did you enjoy the video? That's fantastic. Did you know we still have a gaming channel, Collaborative? It's for Planet Dolan. Come look at us as we play some video games.
Like animation? Have some questions about life and the universe you need answered? Come check out Super Planet Dolan. Danger Dolan and I will answer your life questions. Links are down below.